happy belated Thanksgiving Day to everyone who celebrated. Thanksgiving really should be a daily attitude and shouldn't be just one day a year, but we should really develop Thanksgiving every single day of our lives. I want to bring to you this story from the Bible when the children of Israel came out of Egypt after many years of slavery, and then they were in the wilderness days apart from Canaan, from the promised land. And unfortunately, in the wilderness, they started murmuring, they started complaining, and they started making some very negative declarations upon themselves, saying that they wish they died in Egypt, or they wish they died in the wilderness. Out of this generation, only 2 people actually kept a attitude of gratitude and thanksgiving and faith. They stayed in faith for the promises of God. That was Joshua and Caleb. 2 people confessed that God is well able to take them to the promised land. He's well able to make their dreams come true, and his promises come to pass in their lives. And guess what happened? Everybody got what they have believed and what they have confessed with their own mouth. Those people who confessed that they will die in the wilderness, they ended up dying in the wilderness. And those 2 people who confessed that they will make it to their promised land, they will see their prophecies come to pass, and they will see their dreams manifest. Those 2 people were the only 2 people who actually made it to the promised land, and they saw their dreams come to pass. So that is a really important lesson about Thanksgiving, about keeping an attitude of gratitude, staying in faith, believing God and his promises to manifest in our lives. Because whatever we believe and whatever we confess, we empower, we give it a legal right to manifest in our lives, and we will surely see the manifestation of those things that we have believed. So I really want to encourage everyone to really keep a positive mindset, a positive attitude, to stay in faith and to believe the promises of God so that we can see them manifest. Every prophecy that we receive, every promise, every dream that God gives us is actually conditional. We have to mix it with faith. We have to believe it, and we have to do our part in seeing that promise, that prophecy manifest. So I hope that we've all learned something, that Thanksgiving, it's an attitude that we have to cultivate, and we have to enjoy the process, not just the final destination, but we have to be thankful for everything God already has done and everything God is doing while we're waiting for the bigger things that he has promised us. We must learn to enjoy the process and to be thankful for what he has already done. And really, I believe that we all have a lot of things to be thankful for, and we only need to turn on the news to see how blessed we are. There's other people who live in war zones. There's other people who live in zones of conflict. Christians are being persecuted all over the world. So I believe that, yes, maybe all our dreams have not yet manifested, have not yet come to pass, but a lot of them have. And we have a lot of blessings that we should be thankful for while we're waiting for our bigger dreams to manifest.